Oh, bother.
Hello my friends, and welcome back to Glory of the Dark Gods. Last time we left off, the Tyrants of the Black Ocean had decided that Ragnar Mortensen and his merry band of men and one harpy would make for some pretty good slaves, and judging by the situation at hand, they might be correct. We have less men, we have definitely under-equipped soldiers compared to them, and they have caught us in a forced march stance, meaning that we are going to be tired. So, escaping slavery might be a little tough, but the Dark Gods will accept no less than us giving our all to defy for this fate. So, let's get into it.
VIII, take everything.
They are sheep!
All right, and here we are with our boy Ragnar Mortensen. As you can see, they are already starting to bombard us, even though they can't see us over the hill. And as we await for them to come on over, things are tense indeed. In fact, the right thing to do, or at least the thing that the Chaos Gods would like us to do, is go ahead and make that charge. If we're going to die, we're going to die gloriously. Now do keep in mind that our guys are going to be tired for this one. So we're not even coming with all we've got. We were hard at the oars, and now we're going to pay for it. And there goes Morella trying to take on a Manticore by herself. Probably could use a few Harpies for that. And things not looking great. Oh! There goes that Charybdis. And you can tell that this battle is going to not go our way, if that wasn't obvious already. So I'll see you back on the campaign map. And, oh man. And it looks like Ragnar will be joining the Dark Elves on their voyage back home into slavery. Whether or not this is a greater plan of the Chaos Gods or not, we will find out, but that is going to be it for Ragnar for now. Okay, so we've got Refugees of War, no thanks. We'll take the Warherd in the Shadow Cave, and yeah, they're gone for now. Down near the Reaper is ready.
To the four corners! Fear me. Chieftain of the tribe.
And it looks like those Dark Elves are going to be keeping us from either returning home or journeying to Bretonia for now.
Ridiculous.
So Rafford the Wolf is going to have to make do. Let's see what he's got going on. Oh, it could be better, that's for sure. Let's see. We'll give him Warhound Kennels. at this point, we don't really need to raid.
Bring death.
We need to recruit. And his recruitment is going to be incredibly slow. So let's get some Marauder Spears just to have an actual infantry block. Wolfric. Let's just keep making you a badass.
My challenge? Undeniable. Where's my next quarry?
Preparing rites of exorcism.
I am the Wanderer, the eternal challenger.
And while we've got some freed up income, let's actually try to increase our income, right? Gonna do that. Increase that right there as well. That'll be enough for now. Right, that'll be enough. All right, and here we are at our first intern. So guys, today's question is going to be talking once again about CA and their decision-making process. So I'm sure that you all have heard that the next DLC might be pushed back. I'd like to know what your thoughts are on that. Should they push it back, or would you really want them to just bring what they've got in December? Me personally, anytime that they have pushed a project back, it has usually turned out to be like stellar. So I say if they've got to push it back, they've got to push it back. It'll probably mean that we can actually get some more playtime out of these campaigns. Although that being said, I am sure that 4.1 is around the corner, which will probably kill any campaigns that we've got going, unfortunately. But definitely let me know your thoughts on that. And as for our lore question today, let's see. We've talked about favorite champion of Norska. We've talked about favorite chaos god. So let's do this. Since we just got attacked by the Dark Elves, let's talk a little bit about the Dark Elves. Who do you think that the old lore is better or the new lore? Now, the old lore was that Cain and you know, I can't remember the other one. I can't remember the god of pleasure for the Dark Elves. But the older lore was that the Dark Elves were secretly in league with Khorne, who Cain was a part of, and Slaanesh, due to Morathi. Now, I do believe that Morathi is still pretty much in league with Slaanesh, but I would have to double check that. Or do you prefer like that Cain and, again, maybe it's Hathardi? I can't remember. The Dark Pantheon for the Dark Elves. Do you think that that is better lore, or that they're kind of in line with Khorne and Slaanesh and they don't even realize it? Man, I need to brush up on some Lore Master of Sotek again. If he heard me messing up that lore, he'd have something nasty to say to me about that. I'm just kidding. He's a really nice guy from what I've seen. Marsh Hornets. Yeah, let's take them. The Kazakh. Yeah, sure. Yeah, why not? No dwarfs. All right. Now, it looks like some of our new friends don't have names.
Mixing spells.
Uh-oh. I'll have to figure out their names. And I'll look that up on the next intern, but they're definitely ready to come and help us.
Daggers drawn.
So I think that the Daughters of Egil Styrbjorn, I know it's Hrefna and I can't remember the other one's name. But I can't remember which one is which, to be honest.
Denied.
Let me see if I can take a look at their... Oh, of course. Of course it says both of their names here. Let's take a look at...
Twisted beauty.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Bride of madness.
I think this is Hrefna. So let's do that. Which means that this must be
Death
Fragant.
hag ready.
Immediately.
True savages.
Journeying.
Let's get some more infantry.
Where's my next quarry?
Short-sighted.
Boy, this guy is stalking, waiting for me to come on out.
My challenge? Undeniable.
And I won't deny that his army could probably beat our army. Just the way it's looking right now. Let's see if we can actually upgrade some of our guys. I feel like that would kind of be a waste. I hate to say that. No, not Beastmen. Where'd they go? Oh, we sure could. We don't have the money to do it, but we could make these guys into champions. That would be good. Can you upgrade? No. Well, yeah, but no. Oh, wow, they could upgrade into Chosen? Ooh, that's pretty cool. And you could upgrade into Chaos Warriors. What about you? Could you upgrade into Chaos Warriors? You can upgrade into other Marauders. Well, that's no good. Just more expensive Marauders with less stuff? That's horrible. I'd rather send them up the upgrade tree the other way then. All right, and talking about more, I'm not going to say it's really controversial, but talking about more opinions that I've seen floating around the Total War sphere. I saw one today, and I think I'm going to talk about this in another video, like its own video, but I saw a post today, and I saw I saw the notion from another YouTuber not too long ago, but nations versus character-driven campaigns, and which one do you prefer? Honestly, I can see the argument for nations, for like national focus, where it's say instead of Karl Franz being the center of your universe, or the center of your campaign, it's Reichland is the center of your campaign. And as you expand, Reichland can be turned into the Empire, right? So it's nation building rather than Karl Franz. And Karl Franz is the end-all be-all. Instead, he would just be a character within a greater faction. Now, I could definitely see the argument for that, but I think personally that the Three Kingdoms approach was best, right? That these people could technically die, but it would be harder to kill them, and they didn't. And the timeline was so long that dying of old age was kind of like very late campaign if it happened, unless you started with someone who was very old. Like, I want to say Kong Rong was old? I might be wrong about that. I might be mixing it up with the Three Kingdoms show. But regardless, I think that, honestly, I think that Three Kingdoms had the best overall, like, campaign that we've seen out of Total War. Regardless of how many people will clamor for Medieval 2 and, you know, just the earlier Total Wars, I think that Three Kingdoms probably had the best campaign. Which is unfortunate because I suck at Three Kingdoms. I was awful at it. I think out of the mainline games, it's probably got my least hours. Alright, Refugees of War. The host of the Raven Queen. I think we will take the Raven Queen. She seems like a jerk. Necroc Brotherhood, no thanks. Definitely not.
Take what's theirs.
The crew are restless.
Alright. Time for Wolfric to get out to sea. We are all healed up. There's no reason not to go. Hopefully we don't get enslaved, but we'll see how that goes. If Wolfric gets enslaved, that might be the end of this campaign. I know eventually he will get released or escape or whatever, but it's kind of kind of hard to play without our two main characters.
Your will. Enslave the Southerners. Dominate.
Let's get back to raiding.
You have my favor.
It says we're only getting 43 off of it, but our income goes way up. I'm not sure why.
The eternal challenger. I'm skilled.
I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that.
No. Tribesmen, gather. War unceasing.
Dang, Corone's built up. Longueuil?
No delay. Marauding.
I'm curious if we would get more money raiding Longueuil. We certainly get more raiding Corone. Well, let's keep at it. You know, these Norscan raids make me think of... Or Norscan's raiding Bretonnia makes me think of the Chaos Rising movie that came out on YouTube not too long ago. If you guys haven't checked that out, I deeply encourage you to go check it out. It is such a cool... it is such a cool little movie, and it's free on YouTube. I mean, there's no reason not to watch it, and I forgot to move Hrefna and Fragrid. Now I feel bad. They definitely need to join the fight. But anyway, I would heavily suggest going and checking that out. It is such a cool movie. And they could use the support, man. Because I want them to make more movies like that. And I know that I sound like a fan, like I'm fangirling about Lore Master Sotek in this video, but he was actually in that movie, so it was pretty cool. I know that this episode has not been battle heavy, but at least we're burning through some turns, making some progress in the actual campaign. Can't be mad about that, I guess. And I'm curious who took over the Scaling Tribe's land. I wonder if it wasn't the Famir that were living in Nordland. It seems like it would have to be them or Skaven, but I'm not sure exactly. And I don't want to go pick a fight with whoever it is, because we don't have the forces to really be fighting anybody up in the north right now. Especially with all of our guys out raiding. And our dear friend and main character, Ragnar Mortensen, in slavery. Oh, man. I hope that YouTube doesn't come at me for saying that word so many times. Like I went real hard into slavery, like immediately as the video opened. Man, those interns are a chugging. So I will say, guys, that when I get to when we get to patch 4.1, what I'll probably do is switch off of having such a large, monstrous playlist and have a more focused playlist, kind of like how I have done with our Roman campaign. Speaking of, I do hope that everyone has tuned into that one. It is such, it was such a fun adventure to go through. And I think I got through like 80 turns just trying to catch up, which we were on turn 50, if that tells you anything. So it was a lot more grindy. It was a lot more fighting, right? And we conquered a little bit more territory in the original Let's Play. But 80 turns and we still got that far, and it was a lot more thematic. So I look very forward to continuing that with you all. The Tong seek refuge. Yeah, we'll take on the Tong. Clan Mordkin, keep it. Exiles of Corn. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, having Scarbrand could make a pretty big difference for this faction. I'm just going to be honest. Especially, and you know what I haven't even thought about? If we just like hero quest some of these guys. We could turn most of these beastmen into heroes. I don't know whose army I would put them into though. Maybe I should just make like a beastman doomstack. Ragush of the Bloody Horn. He's a campaign that we need to focus on when we get back to that. And I do apologize that I haven't come out with one in a while, guys.
Carrying it out. More headway.
Come on, Wolfred. Let's just get to the shore. There we go. No black arcs this time.
Where's my next quarry?
And I think it's about time that we declare war on the Bretonnians as soon as this next turn ends. I'll probably let this video run a little bit longer than usual, just so that we can actually get another battle in. We'll probably take down Hinde at the next opportunity.
Yes.
Let's move you into position. He could probably take it by himself, honestly. We would be playing with fire if we tried to do that, so we'll wait. We'll wait.
Overrun the world.
Death high. Forward.
All right, ladies, let's go.
Evil bidding. A foolish suggestion.
I'm tempted to do it, but then we'd start going into the red again. And that's kind of what sucks about this campaign versus, say, a Chaos campaign, because I can't produce enough money to use all these cool characters that I've got. Not that we were able to use all of our cool characters in the Chaos campaign, but you get where I'm coming from. Blood-fueled hunger. We'll wait on that. Immune to high seas attrition. I'm gonna say yeah for that, for sure. Because we're about to be sailing all around the world. So what we'll do is we will allow Rafford to lead a vanguard into this village. Wulfric will be backing him up, but it is going to mostly be Rafford doing all the work here. Oh, I can feel that FPS dropping. So I think that I have talked about this before, but if you don't have, or if you have not subscribed to the White Tower of Total War Tickets, Twiddletit for short, I would suggest that you head on over there and check out his videos on the upcoming Old World project, not the one by GW, the one by Chaos Roby, who has granted us access to this magnificent map that we're playing on now. The Old World project just looks so cool. Everything is so much more in depth. You can really dive into the Old World. Everything, like Bretonnia is the size of an actual country, not the size of a, you know, a small dukedom like it is here. I mean, that's not really the case, but you guys get what I'm saying. Like, it is massive. All the little villages and towns dot the map. I want to say, like, Reichland as a whole is 2 or 3 provinces instead of just the one with 4 settlements. So definitely go check out his videos on that. It's looking real hype, and I'm excited to try it out. I'll probably have a playthrough on the channel for it as well. Speaking of extra playthroughs, or not playthroughs, let's plays, I am intending to start one for Pharaoh here soon. I know that that's not the most popular game, obviously, but I've been meaning to check it out. So what I'll probably do is kind of redo the schedule to where we have longer episodes, but less of the same episode per week. So we might not get Rome twice per week or Jade Dragon twice a week. We might limit those down to once a week so that we have room for more campaigns, if that makes sense. Because, you know, there's other Total Wars besides Warhammer and Rome, and I really want to explore those, kind of show you guys other gameplay besides the 2, well, I'd say 2 of the most popular ones. I think the 2 most popular right now are Warhammer 3 and Attila, which is oddly popular because I remember when it came out, people were just dunking on Attila left and right. But hey, it's apparently the best Total War game in some circles. So let's see, Zufbar, no thanks. Ron. And before you come at me with Attila is best, bro, I never said it was a bad game. I'm just saying that I'm surprised that so many people are into it. Hey, Ragnar Mortensen, we will bring him back here shortly. Probably not in this episode, though. Yeah, we're declaring war. If that wasn't obvious.
I will not. To the slaughter.
Valiant defeat.
Who's next?
Let's get our boy Wolfric in there.
An unstoppable force.
White.
Now, decisive victory. Now, let's get into it. I'll see you on the battlefield.
Pillage, plunder, destroy, and kill.
And here we are at the beginning of our battle. We've got Rafford the Wolf accompanied by his bodyguard, his advisor slash shaman, and of course his lovely wife, who would love nothing more than to get some vengeance on her old kinsman. You see, Bretonnians do not believe in allowing women to be warriors, and so, well, occasionally they can be warriors. Rapunzel doesn't count. But I'm just saying, they're not too big on it. So, and as a peasant girl, she didn't have much of a chance. Now, we've got the forces of Ragnar coming on in here. They're going to be leading the main assault, drawing the enemy's forces and their attention down this way. Meanwhile, Rafford is going to come in and basically sweep up from the west. They are just now waiting for the signal. When they start seeing these troops move around, they'll know that it's time to go. That's interesting. I don't remember them building that there. I see we're going to have one of those episodes where things play out just a little bit differently, but hey, that's all right. The battle will end the same way, I can assure you of that.
The gods may guide us, but the blood calls is my own will.
Here come our enemies now. Sounds like somebody's ready for battle. In fact, let's take a look at the other side while these guys charge on in. And it is time. The wolves are getting ready. Looks like he's warping out a little bit. There we go. Boy, I didn't realize that breaking your arm was part of the transformation, but there you go. Rafford is charging on in with his boys. It looks like they destroyed this. Okay, so I guess that was there at some point? Don't know.
We fight as royal companions!
If you guys are gonna get that shot off, it's now. That did absolutely nothing.
Fight! Kill! Our lives depend on it!
And you guys know how this battle is going to go over here. Let's take a look back over at our berserkers, see how they're progressing. Ooh, good kill on that Bretonian. Not a good day to be Bretonian, I'll say that. Looks like it's time for the rest of the army to start moving on in. Now let's go check out what Rafford and the boys are up to. It's pretty nasty over here. This is probably the most even fight during or for this entire battle. Oh, it looks like the wolves are getting ready for their attack. Oh, those squires didn't even see it coming. And these noble peasants. Hey, and you gotta give it up for the peasants. I mean, they're just meat for the grinder, but you don't see imperial peasants doing that, right? Or the common folk of the empire. Unless you're a soldier, you're not going to be in this fight. And it looks like the peasantry has taken up a new vow of passive resistance, as they're not fighting anymore. They're just blocking our path. And it does appear that everything is beginning to fall. So I'm going to let this play out, and I will see you guys back on the campaign map. and of course a decisive victory. They were a little bit more brave than I had given them credit for, but hey, I'll take it. And let's see, let's go ahead and sack it.
Executing
And then...
offerings of death.
oh, well, I guess we have to wait a turn before we raise
To
it.
the four corners.
Alright, so in the next episode, we're going to go ahead and raise Hyundai to the ground, but I want all of your opinions on exactly where we should, or on exactly which Chaos God we should dedicate this first raising to. So, drop down in the comments, let me know which god you're feeling, and I will go with that for the next episode. Until then, to all my friends, wherever you are, good morning, good evening, and good night. I'll catch you in the next one. If you made it this far into the video, I just want to say thanks for watching, especially to those of you who have been with me since the beginning. I am still having a blast and very much enjoying the formation of this community with all of you. If you have any suggestions for videos you would like to see, please let me know, because I want to make even better content as we continue down this journey together. As always, if you enjoy what I'm doing here and want to support me, then you know what to do.
Comment, like, and subscribe.
And we'll see you in the next one.